Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. My name is Dharma Julianti Spautar, student ID number 1901043. I'm going to read my essay. The title is Constraints of Sugar Production in Java on the Road Able to Survive or Get Pushed Aside. Domestic sugar production is increasingly unable to meet consumption needs, so the shortage must be covered by import sugar, which has continued to increase from year to year since 1919. In 1996, for example, import of sugar reached 976,000 tons and 1.4 million tons in 1997. In 1998, Indonesia import 1.8 million tons of sugar, and in 1999 it increased to 2 million tons, or 60% of domestic consumption. Now, Indonesia has become the second largest sugar import in the world after Russia. Search Basuki 2000 and Faro 1999. The increase in sugar import is closely related to the drastic decline in sugar production. In 1997, domestic sugar production reached 2.2 million tons, then fell to a level of 1.5 million tons in 1999. It is estimated that production in 2000 or 2001 will not be far from the level of production in 1999. Some food observers are concerned that sugar imports are too high excessive for a larger country like Indonesia, because it will adversely affect the sustainability of the domestic sugar industry, in addition to the instability of sugar prices in world market. The sugar market is controlled by a small number of major producing countries. Search Basuki 2000 and Faro 1999, and has not met the competitive market requirements. The implication is that the trade liberalization on sugar will hit the domestic sugar industry. The change in government policy toward the sugar industry took place very drastically in 1998. Indonesia removed the sugar import monopoly, which Bulog has been going to become a general import, and the freedom for sugar belonging to farmer or sugar factory to sell sugar to the market. Likewise, the TRI program was stopped, so farmers were free to choose profitable crops to plant in the fields. With the exception of credit, almost all input subsidies were removed. The government set the sugar tariff at 0%. Since then, the sugar industry has become increasingly integrated with the world market, meaning that any prices fluctuation on the international market will have a direct impact on the sugar industry and sugarcane farmer. The prices of sugar continue to decline and has had a negative impact on the income of sugarcane farmer and sugar factory. However, the sugar prices crisis continued even though the government decided to apply an ad valorem tariff of 25% since January 2000. It is estimated that the effectiveness of the tariff is not half of it due to corruption, collusion, nepotism, or KKN, and the ease with which prices in and import volumes are manipulated. Besides, Indonesia is an archipelago country. Its beaches are so long that smuggling is easy. Even though the price of sugar has improved since the third quarter of 2000. Even though the prices of sugar has improved since the third quarter of 2000 or July to September, it has not been able to provide adequate incentives for a number of sugar factories in Java. A number of experts rated the government policy of liberalizing the sugar industry too quickly, so that it has hit not only sugar factory but also sugarcane farmer and has had a broad impact on the sustainability on the domestic sugar industry. Search Sawit 2001 and Sutojo 2000 and Basuki 2000 and Wuryanto 2000. The following is a table of sugar consumption. The following is a table of sugar consumption. The low consumption of granulated sugar, as reported of by BPS, might be caused by substitution for artificial sweeteners, especially saccharin and cyclamate, which are cheap and commonly consumed by low-income people. Data on consumption derived from other sweeteners is very difficult to obtain, as is data acquisition from indirect consumption. For example, soft drink is under three methods. Search Surmaryanto et al. 1999. Using Susenes 1996 data, Purwoto et al. 1999 projected that direct and indirect sugar consumption reached 2,338 million tons in 2000. However, if it relies on per capita consumption of 14 to 15 kilogram or cup or year, then sugar consumption is projected to reach around 3 million tons. Looking at the import figures as described above, it seems that the latest estimate of total sugar consumption is closer to reality than the estimated Susenes data. The following are the obstacles to increasing sugar production in Java. The first meaning is about 64% of sugar factory has a milling capacity of less than 3,000 TCD or ton can day, only 7% of which has a milling capacity of above 6,000 TCD. Second meaning is sugar factory efficiency is generally low. The machine often stalls or crashes in the 1919 to 1997 period. The horse stopped milling in the milling season over 10 horse. Almost reached 20% of sugar factory throughout Indonesia. This finding is in line with what happened in PTP 15 and 16 in the 1982 to 1984 to around 8% in 1996. Such saw it 1998. Every time it stopped grinding, sugar factory has to pay a visit fee of around 700 rupiah thousand or how in 1996, which is estimated to have more than double at the time of the crisis. Third, in the meaning is in 1996, about 15% of the sugarcane area came from irrigated rice field. In technically irrigated rice fields, sugarcane is difficult to compete with the main rice crop because rice productivity always increases with shorter harvest times. So farmers are able to improve their cash flow and production costs per planting season are relatively smaller. The results are research conducted by Rusastra et al. 1999 show that Indonesia does not have a comparative advantage for the production of granulated sugar with sugarcane as raw material from technical irrigated rice fields. As far as we know, equally important at the same time, the quality of local sugar must be improved because this incentive is time limited and there is an obligation to replace it with the use of local sugar. Gradually. In this case, the government needs to further develop a good research ecosystem so that technological innovation can meet the need of sugar factory in producing quality sugar. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.